Welcome back to my channel, Tom Zimmerman, Living Well Beyond 50. Tonight I'm just doing a regular workout with my free weights. In my last video I just did a reintroduction to what I've been doing for the last 7 months in regards to training. I trained all summer, and then during the summer I went hiking up in Rocky Mountains for 2 weeks, and now I'm preparing for the ski season. So in my last video I was on my stationary bike and just getting my legs in shape prior to doing these workouts. Tonight I'm just going to go over a quick routine of what I've been doing to go from 170 to 190. Most of it is muscle. I haven't worked out tonight, but I still have pretty good definition without working out. But the whole purpose of my having that goal is to bulk up again. Not to the point where I was 210. I was definitely, had probably way too much muscle, and it takes too much work and time to do that. I have other important things to do in my life, like have a balance. I'm still working. I still have many other activities that I enjoy. But I find that I could do 45 minutes to 50 minutes every other night with this routine on the stationary bike, stretching out and doing the dumbbells. So the first one I usually do is just the shoulder shrugs, and I'm up to like 31 of 2 sets of 31, and that's what I usually do just to get started. And then I usually go back here and do the 45-degree angle. Since my last video I've used this technique where I keep the weights parallel to each other, and I do go down a little lower than my shoulders. My shoulders have been fine, but if you have any problems with your shoulders, sometimes you want to just probably go to this parallel level with your elbows outwards. So I usually start off doing about 16 of these and get a pretty good pump. And then from here, I usually work on the biceps. So just very simple, putting the support against my thigh, and I'll do 12 curls on each side. And then of course you have to breathe and concentrate on the part of your body that you're working on, which now is the bicep. So all the concentration is right here. Do 12 of these, and you could do 2 sets of 12 or 3 sets, and if you really want to get a good pump you could do 4 sets. But it really depends on what level you're at. When I first started, if you've seen one of my older videos, I had only 2 of these weights on each of the dumbbells because I had to work up to having the full amount. So I'll do these behind the head. It's good for your triceps. And again, I'll probably start off usually with 12 or 14. And again, it depends. There's no set number. It's what works for you and what you can do to get through a complete workout. The other exercise, and I'm just breezing through right now, so these basic exercises that you can do to get the results that I have received in the last 7 months. And these are good. You have to have a balance. You try to put the same amount of weight on each side, one leg up if you have a bench. If not, you could do this, standing up, like this with a chair. But I decided to get a bench because I could do so much with it. So I usually do about 21 on each side. That's where I'm at now. I started out with 10, but I'm up to 21, and I do 2 or 3 sets of this. So I alternate both sides. You want to make sure you balance your workouts and do equally on each side. I'm predominantly righty, and my right arm seems to be a little stronger than my left, but it's getting to the point where they're pretty equal. So once I do that, then I go into this exercise, and I used to count 1, 1, 2, 2, but now I just go to 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 21. As you can see, these are real basic dumbbell exercises. Again, you have to choose what weight's good for you, especially if you're starting out. Start out light, which I did, and you could do a little more reps when it's lighter. But as you gain more, you place more weight on and all that, it will be just another additional workout for you. So the other exercise I usually do is I'll put this in front of me, and just be careful you don't knock your teeth out. You know, you'll get the technique. You bring it over your head, and this works the shoulders and the triceps. It's a very simple routine I have. It doesn't take more than, I would say, 50 minutes. If you start off gradual and you become consistent and all that, you'll be surprised, you know, how your body adapts to it, and you'll get a good burn, and you'll see great results. But the main thing is really doing this in a routine. You know, get a routine going and stick to it. There's nights when I feel like just sitting back and relaxing, but you know, when you feel lazy and you feel tired and all that, it's amazing. You know, I'll get on my bike to warm up, and I usually put 5 songs on, regardless of what songs I have. I usually go 5. Sometimes there's jams. Instead of going 20 minutes to a half hour, sometimes I'm gone there for 40 minutes. But to me, it's like real life. You know, if you're going for a bike ride, you know, sometimes you take routes that are a little longer than others, and hey, you got to get it home. So I try to bring it home every time I'm on that bike. So sometimes it's I go a little further than I expect. But then I go right into the physical workout with the weights. It allows me, the bike allows me to warm up, you know, get my heart pumping and my breathing, and then it seems like my muscles adapt a lot quicker after I do a good warm up. So I would suggest that. And listen, you don't have to do my routine, but do something that you really enjoy, fits into your schedule. And again, you know, work with weights that work for you. Another thing that I do, and these are only 15 pounds, but it's something I'm working on, and I'll probably move it up to 20 pounds. But this is another good shoulder exercise and all that. So I found that my shoulders were somewhat weak, and I needed a little more definition on my shoulders. I think this also has helped me with the bench press and the regular press. And pretty much that's it. There's other exercises that I do, and I will incorporate that into my next video. I want to do shorter videos, get right to the point, so I don't take up too much of your time, and then you'll just have a good idea of some things that you can do for yourself. So again, I appreciate you tuning in. Tom Zimmerman, Living Well Beyond 50. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, you found it beneficial. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I will be doing other videos in the future. I'm preparing for the ski season, so you'll see my skiing adventures as you have in the past, or if you haven't, you could look at skiing Killington or Whistler up in Canada. And I'll be going to Steamboat Springs this February for 2 weeks, so please tune into those videos once I get back. Thank you, and be well.